Hello everyone and welcome to Hooked on Carnival, or Help Me, I'm Confused. You, not me. Each episode we hope to answer some of your questions to help improve your, not my, Carnival glass collecting experience. This week we've enlisted a door-to-door vacuum cleaner salesman, oh I used to hate those guys, and a dental technician and a thrift store sales lady to help answer your questions. So with no further ado, let's get started. First question, please, Tasha. Oh, thank you, Tasha. Oh, by the way, did Boris go to the doctor like I told him last week? He did, okay, and he learned he has sleep apnea, and he needs to use the machine whenever he sleeps to make sure he doesn't snore. Well, you know that sleep apnea can really be bad for your heart. Yeah, I know. You actually stop breathing at times. No wonder he couldn't sleep at night. He just couldn't breathe. Okay, well, where is he now? Oh, he had to go pick up a machine to help him when he sleeps, okay? And what's it called? CPAP machine. Okay. Oh, I've heard of those. And I think they're very expensive, aren't they? Okay, what he has an idea to solve that? Well, we'll see what he comes up with, okay? Okay, well, question number one. Let's go through it, okay? Question number one says, how light does a color have to be considered to be light? Like light blue, like marigold, etc. Good question. Well, let's see if we can answer that question for you. Light blue usually refers to the base color. And for someone unfamiliar with standard Carnival glass colors, could include ice blue. But typically it will mean that it is a soft shade, sometimes called powder blue, if you can imagine powder blue as opposed to a regular blue. I'm sure everybody's come across things that are powder blue in their life. But light marigold refers to the iridescence, not the base. It refers to the iridescence. It's being a softer or weaker iridescence if we're talking about light marigold, since the base color is always clear. It seems that when people say light marigold, they mean that it doesn't have many rainbows and is very bland piece. So if you don't see a lot of different colors in it, and it's a very bland piece, then we could be talking about light marigold, okay? Light purple or amethyst, light purple amethyst, could mean that the base glass is a softer tone, or that someone is looking at the iridescence and feels that it's not very colorful, okay? Maybe it has more gold or silver, for example. So that would be light purple amethyst. Again, looking at the base glass like you would with blue. Light green usually refers to base glass again. There are many, many shades of green, light green bases, and people want to try to describe them. Sometimes it's very difficult, but again, if it's a lighter green color, then it could very well be this light green. It's not that deep green that you might see in some pieces, okay? Looking at pictures of sold glass will help determine whether the description is based on the base color or the iridescence, and it can show you and can also show you which things impact selling prices, okay? You could look at those pictures on the database, okay? Okay, if you take a look up here and try to put it all together, what does it mean? How light does it have to be to consider light? If you're looking at blue, base glass could be a powder blue with a marigold overlay. Got some examples here. In this case, this is a Persian medallion piece. And if you look at the base laid right across here, and you hold it up to light, it's a very, 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 very light blue color. And it's the same thing as this kitten's piece. These are both Fenton. And if you look up the whole light, you can look at the base under the light here. You can see that it's a very, very, very light blue to it with the marigold overlay on both pieces, okay? So that would be very much considered a powder blue or a light blue piece, even though it may not look very light, okay? We take a look at marigold. Again, we're looking at the iridescence in it, not the base. Here's a piece of marigold glass. The base is always white in marigold, clear rather, not white, but clear, okay? But you can see it's very washed out, okay? It's not very colorful around most of the glass. There's a little bit of color in the center here, but basically it's very washed out, very pale, bland, lacks rainbows, okay? You don't see all those other colors you might see in a very nice piece of good piece of marigold glass. So this would be, again, considered very, very light, okay? In the case of amethyst purple pieces, we don't have an example here, but again, we're looking at the base glass like we would with the blue. The marigold, we would be looking at the iridescence in the piece itself. So amethyst purple, we'd be looking at the base glass, and if it's colorless or silver iridescence, that would be considered light. Case of green, there's many different greens, various base colors. Could be light green or even ice green. So it's anything that you would see is very, very light. It's not a deep green, would be a light piece of green glass. Okay. So I think that you have it there. Hopefully we've been able to answer any questions, your questions, to help your Carnival glass collecting experience. Natasha, do we have any comments from reviewer this week? No comments? That's fine. Well, hopefully someone will send something in again. So keep those letters and comments coming in. You can send them to me at drglass@hookedoncarnival.com. You can see it along the bottom of your screen. Also, please run right out and join your local Carnival Glass Club. They're the best place to get hooked on Carnival. For those who live in or near Wichita, Kansas, great place to be, think about joining the Air Capital Carnival Glass Club. They're a great club, and membership is no more than a good pair of earplugs for every day of the week, okay? Especially if someone snores in your family. Again, you can... What's this? This is... the CPAP machines were too expensive? And you picked up this one in a resale shop? This isn't this is an old vacuum cleaner, Boris. You cheapskate. This won't... Oh, no! Hey, whoa! Boris! Oh, that's... Oh, God! Oh, it's spitting out of your nose. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh, Tasha, take your skinflint cousin out and get him a real CPAP machine. Oh, my God, Mr. Voice, do we have insurance to cover this?
Yes, we do, Bob.
Oh, okay, great. Well, go now and get them fixed. No, not that fix, Boris. I know what kind of fix you think is. Fixed with a new CPAP machine. Oh, my God. Get going now while I say goodbye. Oh, good God. That's our show. Good show for our show for today. Wave goodbye to the viewers. Boris, go get a good machine. Tasha, take them out. See you next week.